Hi, I'm John Noser. We are here at Spiel 2012. I'm sitting with Scott D'Agostino from WizKids Games, and we're going to take a look at Star Trek Fleet Captain's Romulan Empire expansion.
Thanks for having me, and very excited to show off the Star Trek Fleet Captain's Romulan Empire. Romulan Empires. I'm not going to go into the gameplay of Star Trek Fleet Captains.
That's fine.
I just want to show what's included in this expansion set, the first expansion set.
Looks like some nice
for
stuff.
Fleet Captains. We have some cool ships, first off. This adds the Romulan faction race to playing in your Star Trek game.
Okay.
The original base set is Federation or Klingons. So now you can play as Romulans as well. Certainly Federation versus Romulans, but this adds the ability to do 3-player games as well.
Okay, that was
or
good.
even 6-player games if you want to do 2 versus 2 teams.
Now, can you do Klingons versus Romulans?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Any combination of the 3 that you choose to do. We of course, just like the base set, there's 12 ships for each faction. The factions come with 10 subdecks of 10 cards each, which you'll use to build your 40-card command deck. There is the ship cards that go along with it.
Of course.
The Romulans add a few new things to the game. The first and foremost is that there's a new mission track called Espionage. So there's new mission cards for Espionage. Then these are going to be used by the Romulans to try to collect victory points towards winning the game.
Okay.
The other item that they add to the game in terms of gameplay is in the command decks there are new crew that are called saboteurs.
Yep.
And of course I figured I could look through and just find one and did not. But
of course not.
Should have stacked the deck. There are saboteurs which you'll be able to play on other players' ships, and they will be undercover, so they're going to provide a bonus to that ship. But at some point you can activate them, remove them from the ship, and they will do something nefarious. So you might be able to have them disable a system, disable the weapons, disable the shields. There'll be some certain ability that'll be on the card that they'll be able to do when they reveal themselves as a saboteur and a spy.
Now, if you're the other faction, is there any way to get them off your ship before they do that?
There are some ways of doing that to sort of move them around.
Okay.
But they are spies, and you are not aware of it. There's certain things on certain saboteur cards that'll say there's ways that you can remove them.
Okay.
Refer to the card.
Not a problem.
The game also, the expansion set also adds in new components that work in just the base game, not specific to this. New location hexes. There are new encounters as well, some of them being Romulan themed, like Romulan Ale.
Romulan Ale, yeah.
We have the new command posts and all the tokens that you need to play with the Romulan faction. And there's also 2 alternate cards, one for one of the Federation ships and one for one of the Klingon ships. That these are alternates. They would play with the ship that's already in the base set.
Okay, so is that something that people should be playing with when they're not playing the Romulans, or is that just come into play when you're playing with the Romulans?
You can play them at any time. What it adds is it does add the espionage mission track for these particular ships and different abilities for those ships.
Cool.
They obviously have the same stats because the ship is the ship is the ship in terms of the sculpt. But we have some cool sculpts here of the Romulan warbirds, the Valdor class, the Bird of Prey, the scout ships, and the science vessels. Cool. So these are some of the first sneak peeks that we wanted to give to Board Game Geek.
Well, thank you very much. The miniatures look beautiful, and you know I'm looking at Tasha Yar's daughter. I can't remember her name, but Sayla, thank you. It's sitting right on the card. I could read it from here, and I still can't figure it out. No, it looks awesome, and I'm sure people are going to be very excited about this.
Thank you very much. This comes out in just a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Beginning of November.
And that's going to be out in the U.S.?
Yes.
And
that's U.S. release date.
What will be the MSRP or price point?
MSRP U.S. dollars $49.99.
Cool. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.